Alright lads, so today we got some pretty exciting news in regards to our next set of resurrectable characters. To no one's surprise, we are getting 1000-year Blood War Isshin, Masaki, and Ryuken finally getting their resurrections. I'm hoping for some good ones with these characters, especially because these characters get put as fillers a lot. So I know I, and maybe many of you lads watching this too, have these characters, maybe even max transcended, or more so especially with level 5. But in general, I am big fans of everything but the Rain. I like Isshin, I like Masaki, I'm big fans of their remakes. And I'm really excited for Masaki in particular because she's still a pretty good character when it comes to the ranged no affiliation guild quest. With that said though, let's actually have a look at the new characters. First off, starting off Ryuken. I don't care about Ryuken. I really do not care about Ryuken. In terms of what he can get, there's not much going for him. There really isn't. He has a bad strong attack here. I'm excited to see what he picks up though, because there is potential. He has Sprinter, Nullified Range Resistance, Havoc, Devastation, Bruiser, and Berserker. I guess a more damage to enemies not affected by an element would be great here. Maybe some full stamina damage. Really not sure what other skill he could get, even when it comes to innate abilities. But important thing here is that he has a 14% recharge soul trait and a 1000-year Blood War unit. So I'm really hoping at the very least he gets a good soul trait. At this point in time, I don't think we have that many 14% recharge soul traits with actual good secondary effects. The two that come to mind right now is Yachiru and also Rukia, the TLA version, and they both got like very bad soul traits. So even simple strong attack damage I would take. Full stamina would be great. More damage at full stamina would be even amazing. And if you got that, hey, I might have to stop paying on Ryuken. I will be honest. I will be honest. So with that said, let's check it out. 1000-year Blood War Ryuken is getting damn strong attack damage inflicted at full stamina plus 20%. That is an amazing link for any power character. So there you go, lads. Anyone that pulled Ryuken over the last 2 years and you've been sick and tired of his face like me, hey, at the very least now, he is a good soul trait. That's a link you want to max transcend. That's a link you want to max out. In fact, I'm not going to lie, I might have some rerolling to do. I need to get that 6th slot to SP. Alongside that, though, he does get Guard Break, Team and Party Heal, 20% stamina recovery. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, too, for his damage inflicted at full stamina. Scrolling down, though, he did get 20% more damage at full stamina, and then also weakened defense. So, honestly, the skills that he got Guard Break, which is cool. It kind of just felt like we're only giving him what we can give him. Like, we can't give him anything super crazy. Like, weakened defense, more damage at full stamina. It's kind of the standard that you see for any character that can't get any specific skill here. So, in a way, the resurrection does feel a tad bit lazy. They aren't doing anything super crazy with him here, besides the fact he is a soul trait. And you know what? I'm okay with that. If anyone was going to use him, it was for the soul trait. And right now, he is easily one of the best links in the entire game, especially, though, in the power attribute, which, to be fair, I think has been lacking links like this. The only one that has a link like this, I believe, is Aaroniero, the 1000-year Blood War one. So really good combination. There's a lot of great power characters that will benefit from that. One of them being Mugetsu, who, by the way, might as well mention it since we brought his name up. He's returning, and he's returning in a really good banner where you're guaranteed him in 10 steps. This very well could be the replacement of post selection, by the way. But even so, I mean, it's not a bad replacement. But yeah, Mugetsu's coming back, and I guess this Ryuken is like the perfect link for him. Amazing soul trait. Very happy to see that. When it comes to the character skills that he does get, though, it's nothing too crazy. Honestly, the character itself is almost going to play the exact same, minus the fact that he now has Guard Break and also 40% more strong attack damage. Next up, though, we have Isshin. Now, Isshin, I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't expect more, but we do know how KLab are designing their resurrections. This character might only get one new skill. If anything, he might not even get a new skill. I'm hoping he gets one. So we are getting to that point, right? And we mentioned that last month. We're getting to that point where these characters that are resurrecting literally cannot pick any more skills up. They're capped out. They're fully capped out. Like we saw with Ryuken, any character that doesn't have an innate skill, maybe at a skill less than usual, they can pick up 3 to 4 new skills. Characters like Isshin, though, especially next month when we get, you know, round 14 Ichigo and Rukia, there's no chance they get any more skills. So what KLab need to start doing is replacing some of the bad skills, like Bruiser, for example, and giving them better ones. And luckily, we started to see them do that last month with Ginzuru. At a certain point, in all honesty, they need to replace Frenzy 1 and give them Frenzy 2. I doubt they're going to do it for Isshin, but I feel like he kind of needs that. I mean, a Berserker increase would be great to see here. He only has 40%. Let's double that. Let's get that to 80. A spiritual pressure boost, if possible, would be great to see here. An increased chance would be great to see here. When it comes to his soul traits, I feel like we just got a pretty good speed soul trait, so I'm not expecting anything crazy. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised here if I see damage to burning enemies. Really wouldn't be surprised, but strong attack damage, full stamina is what I would like to see. And maybe, to be fair, damage to burn might not be too bad for like Bambietta, who recently just came out, right? Probably not though, because Bambietta doesn't have any berserker. You're better off giving Bambietta strong attack damage links. Would there be any other speed character that would benefit from burn? I'm not sure, but let's find out his resurrection. So scrolling down, what do we have here? Damage to burn enemies plus 20%. Kind of expected, to be fair. When it comes to his innate skills, you'll see here, no new skills. Read Hollow and also Poison, no third innate skill. And I don't believe what I'm seeing here. They replaced any skills, which is super unfortunate. Super unfortunate. And this is going to be the thing that we're going to see with a lot of resurrections that I'm hoping they start to like change, right? We've seen last month they can. Because this character basically just picked up one new skill, and that new skill was damage to burning. So he does 50% more damage against burning enemies, but no increased chance to do so. Kind of sucks. His Berserker, though, did go up by 40%. That's cool. But this Bruiser skill, in all honesty, really should have been switched out for, you know, Guard Break. He has no Guard Break here, right? Ryuken has Guard Break. Not Isshin, though. The Bruiser could have been switched out for a Spiritual Pressure boost, an increased chance. Read Hollow Dodge, honestly, could also go too. We don't really need that anymore, especially with the fact that every character can now be given that. Would have really loved it to see a complete just revamp on the unit, which I know we shouldn't maybe be expecting, but at this point, we really can't be having resurrections, especially 1000 GBW ones, limited ones, where a character only picks up one skill. We need to start removing some of these bad skills, especially as we go into 2021 year worth of characters. So unfortunately, not the greatest resurrection, even as far as the soul trait does go. I mean, I don't mind it existing. I think, actually, to be fair, this is now the second one that does exist. So maybe he didn't need that because I believe Basby is a speed, recharge, and also burn. But that's kind of the thing Caleb are doing right now, right? Not every character is going to be strong attack damage and recharge. These are situational. I don't mind them. So it's kind of whatever for me, right? At the very least, though, 75 additional orbs if you do own the character. And last, hopefully not least, we have Masaki. Now, Masaki has real good potential here because as far as the ranged no affiliation guild quest does go, she's still the best team booster. They haven't actually made a replacement of her yet, someone to use over her, and that will eventually happen. But she's someone that I personally been using in my ranged no affiliation team in Guild Quest for like the last 4 years since the character got introduced. So in all honesty, the only skill that she really needs it is Booster. Which, to be fair, can she even get it? Poise, Sprinter, Hidden Enemies, Guard Break, Flurry, Enhancer, Bruiser, Berserker. I believe she can get one new skill. And when it comes to innate abilities, she can get one new ability, one new skill. So what, we're looking at 2 new skills here? Lucky for her, she already has Guard Break, so she doesn't need that. And as far as the soul trait does go, I would like more damage at full stamina. Recharge, that would be great. Hopefully not damage reduction, that would be kind of bad. But any extra damage, any recharge would be great for her to stack the boost. And that's what I kind of want to see with this character's resurrection. So let's find out, what does this character get? Scrolling down, she got long reach, which is kind of cool. And more damage. Damn, we got some really good links here. 20% more damage, normal attack damage when at full stamina. That's very, very good. And now the second soul trait like that in the heart attribute. The other one being 1000 GBW Soifon. Probably, honestly, the best combination she could have gotten. Any heart character now can get 80% normal attack damage just from her and also Soifon being on your team. The long reach I do like, in all honesty, because she is a ranged character. Having more range is never a bad thing. And then scrolling down, she didn't get Poise. Instead, she got the other effect on her SA2, that being multi-barrier, which also isn't bad too. It also isn't bad. It gives her more protection. It gives your teammates more protection. I feel like I would have personally preferred Booster. Multi-barrier isn't all too bad, to be honest. And did her Bruiser go up by any means? Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Again, I feel like they held back here. I really feel like they held back here. This one isn't a bad resurrection. I mean, if anything, the main thing that most people look forward to is the extra orbs and the soul traits, and they are very good soul traits, her and also Ryuken. But I feel like more so for me, this is setting a bad standard for future resurrections. Because, yeah, come on, like, we could have maybe got the 80% bruiser at the very least. Get that up to 100%. That would have been great to see. We're still not removing skills that don't need to be there. Berserker, that honestly could have been replaced with Booster. That would have been amazing. Multi-barrier, again, I don't dislike. The soul trait's good. I like the long reach. But we really got to get rid of some of these skills, man. Berserker on Masaki does not need to be there. But at the very least, though, I mean, Masaki's still a perfectly usable unit. Damage output's now gotten better. Multi-barrier and long reach is going to play very well on this unit. Like, if you want to use her, you still can and still can have fun with her. And at the very least, even in Guild Quest content, it does make her better. She has more damage, more reach, and the extra protection. Now she's basically ensured to stay at full stamina, likewise your teammates too. Personally for me, if there was one thing I would have changed, I would have liked Booster. Given more stats would have been great, but maybe the reason why they didn't do that is because they have a character planned to eventually replace her. I'm kind of surprised it's been so long since we've gotten a ranged no affiliation booster. It's only been 2 since the character got introduced, including her. So it's only a matter of time before she does get replaced. But either way, I don't dislike her resurrection, but it's more so the standard it's setting for the future, right? Characters maybe only getting 1 new skill. So overall, I kind of like the resurrections. I think the main takeaway is that we're going to get some really good links here. Ryuken and Masaki are very powerful links. You love to see that, right? Especially on 1000 Blood War units. Masaki, I'd say, got a good upgrade. Would have loved to have seen Poise. Isshin, unfortunately, got the short end of the stick here, given that he had so many skills there. He almost plays the exact same, and as his sword trait, not really the greatest. Ryuken, really good sword trait. A lot of new skills this character did pick up, but I don't think it's enough for you to really use him or for him to really play any different besides the guard break. It's a resurrection batch I'm happy with, but it definitely could have been a lot better in my opinion. But I'm definitely going to make a use out of those 2 character sword traits, Masaki and also Ryuken. In fact, I'm already re-rolling this character as we speak. I need to get 500 SP. The question will be though, can I get the 500 SP? I will even take 250 SP at this point. 500 attack? Nah. On a link that good, I gotta make it even better. There we go. We'll take it for the time being because I am getting low on transcendence points and you never know when you might need them. Well, I'll take the 250 SP for now. And while I'm at it, might as well level up his attack too just because. Now, these characters' resurrections will be happening on the 13th, so only a few days away. Scrolling down, though, if we have a look at some of the older characters, right, as we do with every resurrection video, at this point in time, the oldest banner to get resurrected is Tokinada. I don't expect that to happen until maybe January, if anything. Maybe December. Probably January onwards, hopefully, right? But our next banner, our next resurrection batch at the end of the month should be Amagai, Makoto, and also Retsu. And that should hopefully open the doors for mid-month January to be 5th anniversary Byakuya and also Ichigo's resurrections. Because by the time we get to December, or more so January, 5th anniversary characters will be the oldest characters, premium characters to resurrect. But that's the video for today. Hope you guys did enjoy it. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think about these characters' resurrections. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.